Hey guys, it's Bridget. So I'm still dealing with these allergies and sinuses, so just bear with me if I sound a little crazy or start coughing and hacking, because hopefully that won't happen. Anyway, I wanted to just jump on really quick and give you some insight about the Simple Life. The Simple Life you've heard me talk about for at least the last 5 years, no lie. Like, I've been talking about Fit Life Mondays, Thrifty Life Tuesdays, Divine Wednesdays, Superb Thursdays, and Love Life Fridays for a good 5 years. And I know that it's not the topic of discussion always that you want to see when you open up your Facebook or your Instagram. I know that these type of things people get overwhelmed or self-conscious about because you don't want to talk about your debt. You don't want to talk about your bad eating habits. You don't want to talk about praying and what God is doing in your life. So sometimes, there's lots of people that do, but then it makes other people uncomfortable. So what I want to do is really share great stories from people that I've been encountering with and just being around who are really full of life and full of joy and full of inspiration, because those are the stories that we want to hear about. Those are the things that people relate to. They want to be able to say, you know what? I think I need to change my working out habits from 0 to 30 minutes a day, to 15 minutes in the morning, to getting up a little bit earlier and sleeping in a little bit less, and changing your mentality so that you are in a positive mood when you get up. Let me tell you, I was never, ever a morning person, right? I used to stay up late and I would be really productive in the evening hours, right? Now I'm super productive in the mornings because I get my rest, and I'm excited to get up in the morning because I have quiet time. The house is quiet, the sun is coming up, and I can really focus on what I want to do for the day, for the week, manage and prioritize and plan my day out. And it's really a great thing to be able to do, because a lot of times when you oversleep, you're extra tired because you slept too much. Have you ever felt that? Like, you woke up and you're like, oh God, I'm so tired. How are you going to be tired when you just slept? Like, you should feel well rested. You shouldn't have to jump up and jolt your body into the shower and rush and get clothes on and run out the door. And then you're sitting in traffic, so you're huffing and puffing. Like, all of these things are like a chain reaction to the energy that your day will provide. Not only in your own circle, but the energy that you're going to give off to others. So imagine if you are well rested, you get up a little earlier, you exercise, even if that's just doing some stretching, meditating, just quiet time, reading a book, prayer, whatever it is that works for your lifestyle, get up and do that. And imagine that if you had that time to really enjoy your cup of coffee or smoothie or fresh glass of water or go for a run. And then you get in the car, put on some relaxing, not some crazy music that's going to get you all crunk and ready to whatever. You don't want to be thinking about all the things that that music is providing to you. You want to be able to really focus on your day. And sometimes you have to turn the lyrics off, which is what I do. During the work week, I have jazz on or some type of instrumental, because if I'm hearing music, I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm going to be ready to and it takes me somewhere else and I'm reminiscing and I got to call somebody and I got to text them. No, it's a distraction. So manage your time so that you are really focused on what your goal is for that day. So getting up, having a smooth ride to work, or if you work at home like I do, plan your day out. Plan to be at your desk at 8 o'clock. Plan to be sitting down, doing what you need to do, not still like, oh, let me do the laundry. It's about prioritizing and planning and using your time to your best benefit, because time is not guaranteed and you can't get it back. So if you wasted 4 hours surfing on social media and laughing about something irrelevant, you didn't make any money. Even if you are on the clock, right? So if you're on the clock and you've wasted your company's time by not doing your job to the best of your ability, you don't need to be there. You know, you need to give 100%, because you're wasting the time that you could have been learning, improving, helping someone, doing better, getting ahead of the game, planning and preparing for whatever's next, so that your boss can see how dedicated you are, so that your team members will know, hey, I can come to Bridget and say, hey, can you help me? Or what do you think about this? Or you are awesome. You can't sit back and expect people to think that you're doing a great job if you're not giving 100%. And you can't really give 100% if you don't have all of your ducks in a row, which requires you to make life simple. And that's what I really wanted to just talk to you about, because the simple life is all about getting organized, not only in your home, in your head, and in your heart, but for yourself. Like, you have to do it for you. Your family's not going to benefit from anything that you're doing if you don't dedicate yourself to it and you aren't committed to the change that's required to having an organized home, right? If you put stuff back where it goes and you correct other people when they don't put stuff back, guess what? Your house will maintain organization at all times. I mean, try it. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a month. But you're going to have to be consistent and dedicated to having an organized home, because when your home, your closet, your bedroom, your life can be so much clearer. I mean, it sounds crazy, but you will benefit from an organized, clean, clutter-free home, because then you don't have to worry in your head and have all of these clutters about or ideas about, oh my God, I can't find this. The frustration that comes from just looking for something that should simply be in a drawer or a cabinet. Change those habits. And making life simple requires you to stop overspending and stop doing stuff just because you really need to focus on, if that $5 that you're spending on a bag of chips, just because you wanted a snack, you could have saved that $5, and that $5 could have turned into $50. And then that $50 could turn into $500. If you're dedicated to that, your spending habits will improve, because you've got a clear head and a clear home to make different changes in your life, okay? And none of this can happen without the ability to pray, without the ability and the passion to be grateful for what you have today, and stop looking for more without giving more, right? You cannot expect anyone, anything to give you something for free. And if they do, you didn't earn it. So guess what? It means nothing. And I really, really want you to understand this on a higher level. You have to be prepared for what's next in your life, okay? It may sound crazy, because guess what? It's unknown. I don't know what's going on next. I didn't know where I would be today, last year, this time. All I knew is that I had to be prepared for it. So getting prepared meant changing my morning routines, changing my health, eating and workout routine, changing my saving and spending routine, and also being prayerful all the time and being grateful all the time, regardless if I've got tears coming down my face or if I'm screaming and shouting for joy because I got a new client or I picked up a new job or whatever. The little things count. So celebrate where you are today and give back. So when you are celebrating, think of someone else that you can help, because your celebration and your testimony and your experience will help someone else push themselves further just like you did. So, and at the end of the day, all of that means is being able to love and give to one another from the bottom of your heart, being genuine and wanting to help people. Don't do it because you expect something in return. Do and give because you love yourself, and because you want people to be good, right? So that's why all of the simple life is so important to me, because I see the struggle, I see the pain, I see the worry, I see all of the things that are holding friends and family members and coworkers and just passersby. Like, you want to help people. I want to help a lot of people, but you know what? I can't. All I can do is put the word out there and hope that someone will say, you know what, hey, I really want to change my life. I want to make things easier and simplify things, because the simple life is the way for me. So if you are on this journey with me and you want to learn more about the simple life, please reach out to me. Ask me, what do I need to do? What's your best practice for blah, 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 blah. Because we're all in that need to find balance, but our balance is different because it's going to fit your lifestyle, not my lifestyle. What I do each day is going to be totally different from what you do each day. And you've got to be dedicated to that change. You can't just say, oh, let me do it for 3 days and think that some magic genie in a bottle is going to pop out and you're going to lose 30 pounds, or if you're going to be able to save money without sacrificing, giving up things, changing your habits. Like nothing will change until you do. So hopefully this message finds you all well. Thank you so much for listening, and reach out. Let me know how you're doing. And if your life is simple, kudos to you. Have a great one. Bye.